Shane TV, Sleepy Watch. Before I go to bed, I said, you know what? I'm going to give all the people who hate as of late, a chance to voice their concern with Shane TV. I'm going to give you a chance to say what you got to say. I only ask that you be respectful if you can. If you can't, I'll try to deal with it depending on what you say. But tonight is an open chat for those who have issues. Lately, yes, we've been talking about Hassan Campbell because I'm just tired of hearing this nigga float around talking about he's a molestation victim when he carried on full goddamn relationship with a man. I'm sorry, nigga. I'm not gonna overlook that because you need me to overlook that for your story to be accurate. And I can't. Like, the fuck? Then we have the chess master sending people left and right. It's just crazy. A lot of people got special opinions on how I feel about the Charlemagne thing. What up, Salima D. Prince? L Boogie, look at the love. Somebody be coming around. They be wondering why a lot of the people got wrenches that comment. That's how we roll. What's up, kisses? No, we try to be family over here. We don't try to snake each other and play YouTube games on each other. That's for hella dumbass smart niggas. But yeah, man, I think we should open up the chat tonight to those who have issue. Those who have beef, you got 20 minutes. You got 20 minutes to state what you have to state. I hope Root sleep, though. I hope he don't fucking come in here. Because I would have to let him talk. Let's just hope that little nigga don't see that shit. Yeah, gay TV. Make yourself known. Show your face. You don't have a mustache. Show it. Fucking crazy. I'm so sleepy, y'all. It's crazy. But I'm not. It's like every time I get ready to go upstairs to go to bed, it's like I don't be sleepy. You know that weird ass feeling? It's crazy. That's why I want to I say, you know what? I'll give niggas 20 minutes to come in and I'll let them say their piece, say what they want to say. But I only get the love this late. That's beautiful. That's a good thing. What's been going on in these YouTube streets that I've been lacking and missing on? Who out here is worthy of shame that's been slipping by the radar? I ain't forgot about certain people that think that they've been forgotten about. You got beef with all these fools beefing. I do too, man. Like, I don't even like calling it beef. You know, El Boogie, I don't even like, especially what I do, I be like, yo, I ain't really beefing with you. I'm just saying what you do, man. Like, the reason why I say what you do is because it's obvious. And the reason why I say what you do most of the time is because of the way these niggas run their mouth about themselves. I keep telling them, like, yo, if they ain't say the shit they said and the way they said, I would never say shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like everybody feeling like they've been victimized. You know what I'm saying? Especially the niggas who haven't. Like niggas is real stupid, man. Like I said, I watched a little nigga call mad different sisters in here, evil, witches, bitches, all that shit, man. All that bullshit over some whiny ass fucking opinion and stance that you have. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just the shit is insane. That's why I'm retiring from YouTube. I successfully punished Sarnetta one-on-one. I took on his whole army. You know what I'm saying? And crush that nigga in head-to-head combat. All of them are, yo. It's the whole point is for them to shine in front of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all it is, man. Everybody's trying to shine in front of y'all and to get y'all attention. That way, y'all attention will be coming to their page. That's what's called activity. You know what I'm saying? Like is like I'll give you a prime example, okay? In the case of the Charlemagne the God video, like I've done like 2 videos on him, I think, maybe 3. And one of them is like almost 1,500 and I did it like a day ago. Now, that shit was probably only like 45 minutes to an hour long. So what these dudes are doing, man, is like I said, they're watching everybody else. So all they do is just run streams. Like it's certain niggas out here who got caught falling asleep on live streams, just letting them run just so the people would click, 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 trying to have 1,000 view video in one day. Kev Gills. Like stupid shit like that. This is what you get on YouTube, y'all. I'm dead ass serious. Like this is what all these niggas is about, man. And it's sad, yo. It's like I don't even want to talk about other shit because these niggas piss me off so much that it's like, yo, I gotta say something, man. YouTube is a hell of a drug for these dudes. Like for them making careers off of it, man, is the saddest thing in the world, man. Cause it'll make these niggas whore themselves out just for a little bit of clickbait, just for a little bit of views, just for some subscribers, and hope that they get an AdSense check. When I keep saying, yo, they know AdSense don't pay like that. That's why Sarnetta is so quick to try to re-amp up debates and shit like that. It is addictive, L Boogie. It really is, yo. Like it could become something where you gotta actually take time away from it. So that means it is addictive. If you gotta, make yourself take time away. Yes, damn sure. Like they damn sure are twerking for viewers. Like the whole thing is about who can. Like a nigga said to me the other day, or allegedly he said because I believe it because it was sent to me that this nigga says I'm gonna do this and we see how many more views than Shame TV. Like I'm like, damn, G, I don't even do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a grown man. You know what I'm saying, who allegedly has children, is trying to have a views challenge on YouTube. Like, really, nigga? Really? Really? It's like the insanity of it all, man. I'm like I said, I don't even want to explain the fact that, nigga, my videos already compete with yours, and I don't even do what you do. You do 4 or 5 hours, nigga. If I did 4 hours, if I did a 4-hour stream, dog, every video that I got off when I'm done would be over 1,000 if I did that shit for 4 hours. Like, get the fuck out of here. And I still don't have nowhere near the subscribers you have. So why is that so? Not to mention, again, why would you want to have a views challenge? Why don't we have why do you go on live streams talking shit about Sarnetta and then turn around and try to be his friend in the background, and then when it don't go your way, you talk shit about him again, but then he'll call you and you try to be friend. Why do you do that? Challenge. Like I said, every time I'm supposedly have an issue with one of these niggas, it's always this overarching fuck shit that they've done that makes it, so what up, Wax, so much easier to just snatch these niggas' hearts right out of their fucking chest right on YouTube. Like, you could talk all that other circle shit, laugh, joke, all that shit you want to do. Fuck all that. Why the fuck did Sarnetta have you on audio when you told people, you ain't gonna never catch me on Sarnetta. You ain't gonna never catch me on Sarnetta. I'm solo bolo. Why is that? Like I said, I don't have to debate or argue with these niggas. You don't have me saying shit like that. You don't catch me saying and doing shit like that. That's why I get to say the shit I say. I'm sick of niggas like running around saying that you always talking about people. Like, yo, that's so vague, and that shit is like intentionally done, yo, if you ask me. So that means you trying to manipulate people, and if you're a manipulator, you're what is called a deceiver, and deceivers are demons. That's what you are. You're demons. You're deceivers. You try to say you're talking about everybody. First off, everybody? I talk about everybody? I talk about specific people. And you know this shit. You mean to tell me you agree with the people that I talk about? If you're in agreement with this, with Sarnetta stealing people's intellectual property for decades and then awarding himself for doing such, galvanizing people to donate funds and money to him, not to take that lump sum of money and pay back to the people who helped build his platform from when he was bootlegging, aka sitting in that living room burning all those DVDs and shit. He gave himself an award for that shit. Who agrees with that? Who agrees with that? So if you agree with that, then that's why you should have an issue with me. Don't say I'm talking about everybody. No, I'm talking about specific people. Michael Edwards. I don't talk about Mike anymore because Mike is really in a hard place right now, in a fucked up situation. He has his bravado won't allow him to come out of what is going on because he'll see this shit and what the fuck are y'all talking about? You know what we talking about. The fact that another grown man that we know who's a snake and who don't give two left fucking nuts about you. Anybody who knows anything about Sarnetta and how he's revealed himself on YouTube knows that he don't give a shit about you. He even openly called you a chess piece on his chessboard that he moves around, and even had the nerve to say he moved that motherfucker all around the chess, like calling you a motherfucker. You the motherfucking chess piece that he talking about. This nigga, and I'm using motherfucker because those were his exact words. I move that motherfucker. This man could sit there and say that about you, and you still don't understand what I mean when I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you, G? Fuck all this beef and YouTube video shit. Like, why the fuck is you letting this nigga talk about you like that on fucking YouTube? What are you, retarded or something? You got kids, nigga. You got a wife, nigga. You gonna let somebody talk to you like that, talk about you like that? I don't know. Some of these niggas may not have had fathers, and I feel for the brothers who did. Because from my father, I learned certain things, G. And then one of them was like, yo, I'm somebody's father. And that nigga used to always say that shit. My kids call me daddy, and ain't nobody gonna be disrespecting me and playing me and punking me or none of that shit. And blah, 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 blah. That's how life goes. That's how he explained it to me. Nigga, I got kids who call me daddy, who look up to me. So what the fuck I look like letting a nigga come on fucking worldwide YouTube and talk about I move that motherfucker all around and he talking about me? What the fuck? You ain't gonna be moving me the fuck nowhere, G. What the fuck wrong with you, nigga? And for you to have the balls to say that shit like that? This is what we dealing with out here, people. That's why I said there's no beefing with these people, because when I get to the heart of it, you already played yourself. You already played yourself. All you niggas already played yourself. And it's specific people, not everybody. Tahaka Bay, I had no issue with Tahaka Bay until Tahaka Bay decided to join the Sonetta Satan squad and team up, because Sonetta was feeling like everybody else who comes against me, you can't handle me using your fucking brain and your fucking mouth, yo. You can't, yo. First off, I wouldn't fuck with you if something you weren't doing wasn't clearly flawed and openly a scam and a fraud, nigga. I wouldn't even bother you. I wouldn't even bother you. If you had any fucking legitimate anything, dog, that's going on and it's legit, nigga. Why I need to fuck? Why would I say, oh, shame to that person? The fuck out of here, yo. Be for real, man. And recognize that everybody's not the same, yo. Recognize, G, that there's different, every creature in the ocean is not a fish, man. They're different, yo. There's octopus, there's sharks, there's whales, there's fucking swordfish, there's everything, G. There's different kinds of fucking creatures, man. You can't look at everything as a fish, man. Everything ain't a motherfucking fish, man. You can't do that. You can't keep looking at niggas on YouTube thinking everybody's the same because of the fucking weird niggas that you see. Like I said, man, the proof of how somebody really carry themselves in their page should be in their page. I gave y'all the platform. When you got a fuck nigga who has nothing to talk about, absolutely nothing to talk about, and 36 commercials on streaming through every fucking video and all this bullshit like that, and trying to charge motherfuckers to comment and all that. Yo, these niggas is trying to hustle you, G. Straight up and down, yo. When you look through their page, like I said, they got 4 or 5 hour streams. When you watch the stream, if you happen to play yourself and watch this shit, you will see that they're talking about absolutely nothing. Just trying to create fucking content. Just trying to create activity so that hopefully YouTube will give them some money. That's it. Nothing really wrong with that, except when you start selling your fucking soul and selling out and doing weird shit all in front of people, all in front of the world, just for a fucking YouTube AdSense check. When you start taking this shit real serious to the point where you fishing through people's personal Facebook accounts and all that, like, what are you doing, man? Why are you guys so fucking weird, man? Oh shit, I wasn't even reading the chat, yeah. World has me not, yo. I hope you're not wasting my time. And I'm not trying to insult you. I'm just saying I hope you're not wasting my time. Because there's a lot of weirdos and junkies and clinically ill people who come through chats. I'm at the point where I don't want to do the tax returns or registration or insurance. I don't want to play that game anymore. Yo, it's not. Listen, man, you got to look at it for what it is, yo. You got to understand that these people are controlling you. They're doing this shit by force. At the end of the day, nothing in this society is voluntary. It's all compulsory. So the fact that it's compulsory ends everything that everybody's talking about. Like when I get into it with dipshit, you know what I'm saying, that dumbass fake more than root. It's like when I keep trying to explain to this nigga, he keeps saying, I want to debate you. I keep saying, nigga, the debate's going to be about real-time application and the effectiveness of status correction. because that's at the end of the day, that's the meat of it. When I tell you it don't matter or it's ineffective because it requires these people to make decisions on the shit. And these people are the very ones who are enacting this bullshit on you. They're the very ones who are doing it. So why would they fuck themselves? Why do you think it's so hard? When you get this information and you go in court and it clearly says, yo, that that driving is a commercial act, dog. It clearly says it in their own laws that driving is a commercial act. So getting in your car and getting in your car, turning it on and going to your cousin's house is not technically not called driving, because you're not paying anybody. Now, say you pick up somebody along the way and they charge you, you charge them $10 to drop them off at the grocery store since it's on the way to where you're going. And you like, you know what, I could make this $10 for some extra gas or whatever, and it's on the way back. Come on. They get in their car. At that moment that they get in your car and then you take off again, now you are in the act of what is called driving, because it's a commercial act. Meaning, this is what they tell you, that they control commerce. So when you act in commerce, you gotta have the license. They're still not telling you how this gotta took place. You see what I'm saying? That's why I said when these niggas start challenging the courts and going through that, you doing it in the wrong, you taking the whole wrong approach. If you go to court, the reason why I fucked up in court, you want to know how I fucked up when I started my case? By going in there and making those claims that I was making. I am a Morris national, nigga. I am indigenous to this fucking land. I am not beholden or under the laws of the United States Code, blah, 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 blah. I don't need to be making all... I'm making assertion. You don't need to do all that shit when you go to court. They're the ones who are asking you these questions. They're the ones who are saying that you violated their law. All you're asking them for is evidence that the law factually applies. That's all I'll ask for. I don't need to tell you I'm a Moor. Whether I'm a Moor or not makes no difference. I don't need to tell you whether I'm indigenous. Whether I'm indigenous or not makes no difference. I don't need to tell you I'm a sovereign citizen. Whether I'm a sovereign citizen or not makes no difference. Or sovereign, because you can't be a sovereign citizen, but you know what I mean. It doesn't fucking matter. None of that shit matters. The point is, the people who are actually making the claims do not have facts, evidence, or a witness with personal first-hand knowledge to back up their claims. They don't have evidence that the code and constitution apply to you. All you have to do is ask them. You don't even have to believe me. Like, you could ask them yourself and watch how they'll be evasive. Watch how they'll use circular logic. Circular logic means what? Beginning and ending with the same fucking premise. It's like saying the Quran is the word of God, and I ask you for proof, and you tell me the Quran. Like, what the fuck? That's circular logic. The Quran is the word of God because the Quran says so. Like, come on, nigga, that's not proof. What up, Dark Man? Peace, peace, peace. My G, what's going on? So that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you actually go to court and deal with this shit and you learn this shit, from my personal perspective, and what was most beneficial to me was do not make claims, yo. Do not go in there making claims. They're the ones making the claim. The prosecutor has the burden of proof. Okay, but another thing is with certain people who go doing this shit, they're going in there assuming that these people are being righteous and following the law. And you got to understand that that is not what's happening. These people are not following the rules. They're colluding. The judge and the prosecutor are colluding. They're on the same team. You could just ask them. You don't have to take my word for it. All you have to do is ask them. Ask the judge, who does he represent? That's it. He'll tell you right then and there in the courtroom. They're colluding. So all that stuff about, well, my status and UCC, none of that shit matters. These two individuals are fucking colluding, G. All that shit that you talk, all that shit that people talk, it's true. I'm not saying that it's not true. That's why I started off the show saying, you know what? I know for a fact that you have a right to get in your fucking car and go wherever the fuck you want to go, nigga, without no fucking license or no permission from nobody. I know that if you pick up a person and give them a ride up the street for $20, that act then becomes commercial and you must have a driver's license. What I challenge is that must. Who the fuck are these people who say that I have to follow those codes? Where's the proof? Where's the evidence? I'm asking factually. They'll tell you that it comes from or derives from the United States Constitution and the code thereof. All you're asking for is facts and evidence that that code and constitution apply to you factually, because they cannot say it's by force. Because if they say it's by force, then the jig is up. Then they can't say the shit about court and fairness and freedoms and all. They can't say those things, nigga, if you know that it's if they admit that it's compulsory. But the fact that matter is, it is compulsory. It's do this or else. When you go get a driver's license, when you get plates on your car and all that shit, you do all that shit so the cops don't bother you. Be for real. You're not doing that shit because you're free. You're not doing that shit in honor of the home of the brave. You're doing that shit because these motherfuckers with guns, these fucking 12-year-olds with guns, will fucking do something crazy to me in front of my family or my family. That's why you're doing it. You seen in the video that I posted with this stupid ass little nigga Root. This dumb nigga fucking is telling people on the goddamn live stream how his status is corrected. But he says in the very same stream how he can't go around the corner because the fucking cops are going to mess with him because they are. Bitch, then what's the fucking purpose of having your status correction? Why are you bloviating to me that your status is corrected, nigga? Tell them that shit. Don't fucking tell me. I already been to court. I already know what it's like, nigga, to go there and have to defend yourself and fight for your life, nigga. I already know, nigga. You don't need to tell me shit, nigga. Tell them that. That's what I get on niggas like that, man. I can't stand people who just talk about it in that, in this fantasy way, like it's so easy. You know what I'm saying? And then, and speaking of said individual, that fucking weirdo, he wonder why niggas fuck with Darkman X, because Darkman X talks about it in a reasonable, rational adult way, nigga. He's not telling you this shit like, hey, all you gotta do is this and Shazam, nigga, like you, nigga. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't sound like you know what you're talking about. None of the people, and I ain't even just talking about Root's dusty little fucking gay ass. I'm talking about Garfield and all of them niggas, yo. Garfield and all of them niggas, yo. It's anybody who's selling you some shit, man, that they don't really have no experience with. These motherfuckers don't even know people who've done it and who are doing this shit and who experienced this shit in real time. And not, you know what it is, Chemo? It's not that it's fake, because it's not. Like, that's the crazy shit, yo. And I ain't talking about being a Moor and all that shit like that. I'm talking about all the information when they start talking about the UCC, when they start talking about the terms, like the state, what a state is actually called. By their own definition, a state is a corporate entity. It's a business. So the information, I always say that the information is not wrong. It's not like, I keep telling these people, you're not wrong by saying, yo, I'm a sovereign and I don't, you're all that shit, you're correct, G. The United States was sold in 1934, whatever the year was, or whatever, HR 20, House Joint Resolution, whatever. Like, yo, all of that is factual. That shit is true. But I only question the method of using that shit in court. Don't use that shit in court, because all you need to do is ask them for facts. That's it. Ask them for facts. Facts and evidence that their shit that they're bringing to you applies. Facts and evidence that when that cop stopped you, that you were in fact a citizen. All you have to do is ask the cop. I guarantee you, nigga, on everything that I am, that prosecutor is going to say objection. She's going to object to her own witness providing facts, whether you're a citizen or not. Who would do that? Why would she do that? Why would he do that? This is crazy, yo. I keep telling y'all, man, it's compulsory. The fact that it's compulsory, everything else doesn't matter. Nothing else matters because it's compulsory. It's do this or else. So everything else you see is nothing but smoke and mirrors. That's it. It's smoke and mirrors. That's all it is, smoke and mirrors. Niggas walking around like you got stupid little niggas walking around calling themselves a business, but they can't even drive around their own neighborhood. That's your challenge. Get your car back and drive around where them police be at. Do a live stream while you driving around where the police at. The same ones that you were scared of in that video. And what you doing scared of the police, stupid? How you scared of the police, you little stupid ass nigga? You free now, right? You showed us papers that said your status is corrected. So that means they can't bother you. Then why are you scared to drive around the corner? Shit makes no sense to me, yo. Shit makes no sense to me, man. And there's stupid motherfuckers out here that's doing this shit, getting away with that shit. Sabir Bey is another one. This nigga got a whole driver's license, etc. Why the fuck is you out holding whole fucking conferences and shit like that, trying to get shit together so you can talk about, like, that's all niggas is doing, man, is hustling, y'all. It's certain people out here that's serious about it, and they're really trying to just give you information. And like I said before, yo, the information is not wrong, man. To those who may think it's just complete bullshit, I'm telling you, it's not. When you actually do the knowledge on that shit, and I ain't even talking about going back and just studying UCC, I'm just talking about understanding the terms. When you hear shit like New York State, what is that factually? Now, I mean, honestly, is it the ground? You mean the rocks are called, and the rocks in this certain area are called New York State? The dirt is called New York State? You have to ask yourselves these questions factually. Take yourself out of their realm. The way the courts in America play games, this is how the courts in America work. Let's just say we got jurisdiction over you, now go. That's what they do. They don't want to provide the factual evidence that they actually have jurisdiction over you. And what is jurisdiction? Juris means what? Law. And diction merely means what? Words. So jurisdiction means law words or words of law. So when they say they have jurisdiction over you, they're saying we can exercise our words of law over you. That's what it means, factually. So then you have to continue with it. Well, who is trying to exercise their words of law over me? Well, the state of Minnesota. Oh, okay. Well, who the fuck is the state of Minnesota? Factually. I said factually. Meaning actually tell me who is this? Oh, the people. Okay, thank you. That's ambiguous. What people? Because I'm a part of Minnesota. So, you telling me I'm bringing this case against me too? That it's only on paper. The state of Minnesota only exists on paper, and then the people who believe in the paper, in your mind. That's it. These things don't exist factually, G. The Constitution, they'll tell you that the Constitution is and you're born, when you're born here, that you're under contract. I keep saying to people, I understand what you mean when you say you're under contract. But what I'm saying to you is it's false. First off, it's a false contract, and anybody knows a false contract, a false or forced contract is not a what? Contract. Because a contract cannot be forced or falsified in any way, or it ceases to be what? A contract. So that's why I say you don't, when you get the license and stuff, you're choosing to contract with them. No, you're not choosing to contract with them, because the first elements of a contract is a meeting of the minds coming together, hashing out what we're actually here to talk about. None of that shit took place. So the fact that none of that took place, there's no goddamn way in hell you have a contract with them. It's something else that you have with them, but it ain't a contract. Thank you. A contract is an agreement. So an agreement requires two parties. When did you agree to this shit? You can't say when you got the license. We already established that you got the license. Why? So they wouldn't shoot you on the street. It's compulsory. You only got the license so that you can move around without getting fucked with. So you got the license under duress. You get everything you do, you get under duress. This shit is crazy. It's 1, 2, 3, man. You did not contract with these people if you did not contract with them. You cannot have you can't be being an unknowing contract. That's just oxymoronic. That cannot factually exist. You can't be in a goddamn contract and not know you in a contract. Or somebody got duped. And if you got duped, meaning lied to in any way, it is not a contract. It ceases to be a contract. The moment people did business with Polite, they were in a contract with him. The moment he didn't provide and just kept the money, it ceased to be a contract or an agreement. It then became what? A scam. He played them. You can't keep calling it a deal or agreement or a contract. And it's not those things, because that's not how it played out. So that's why I say what I say about that. That's why I say with the status correction, I never say that it's false. I just say that it's not effective, and it's not something that you should take a burden on yourself when you go to court. Put the pressure on them. Expose them. Make them expose themselves. When I was standing in that fucking courtroom, that judge did not want to say, when I asked him, who does he represent? And he told me the state of Virginia. And I said, well, who does the prosecutor represent? Well, she represents the city of Chesapeake, where? In the state of Virginia. The deputy represents the state of Virginia. The lawyer that you got standing behind me, that you trying to force on me because you don't want me to do my own thing or whatever, which they do, which you need to know if you're going to fight your own case. Even if you're doing this shit by yourself, they are going to place a lawyer beside you or behind you or wherever. So just be prepared for it. I was. So it's like, dog, I'm standing in front of this nigga, in front of this dude, asking these questions. He doesn't have the etymology of it, Dark Man. He's never going to say anything that has anything to do. Right now, he's probably looking it up right now because he feel like he being blasted. He's a fucking dipshit. That's why I let him stay in. I let him stay in so he could bury himself because he's fucking retarded. Just the most retarded of niggas, man. I like it though. He's entertaining. But he don't have no factual answers for you. Nothing he'll do, he'll come back and talk shit about your moms or some shit, or your grandmother or some shit like a petty bitch. But he's not gonna come back and challenge you in what you said. He don't know the etymology on the term more. Nobody does. Because it's ambiguous for real. Like that shit it's not what everybody says it is. And that's the only part that I get on my brothers and sisters about Moors, when they try to make every single thing more. And I'm like, dog, you're just doing that. You know what I'm saying? But you got some niggas who will call themselves Moors who get offended by that little statement and say that you're bashing the Moors, or you're going against them. Just stupid little niggas who is Baptists. Like, hey, dog man, you know that this certain nigga that I'm talking about, this nigga, he only been a Moor for like 2-3 years. This nigga only been a Moor for a couple years, yo. This nigga he's a Baptist. He's a Baptist Christian. This nigga is not no more. This nigga, what is this, 2018? This nigga became a Moor the beginning of 2016. And so that's why I said, nigga, you acting like you going all hard. You ain't even no more, nigga. You a fucking Baptist Christian, nigga. And I ain't got nothing against Christians, nigga. I was raised as a Christian, like 98% of the rest of us, nigga. I'm just saying, to run around caping like this whole Moor shit, and I'm a Moor, and my ancestors, you're talking about my ancestors. You're talking about them. Those are my ancestors. And all that bullshit that nigga doing, yo, that's horse shit. That nigga just became a Moor, yo. What up, Suey? What up, Suey? You know what it is, yo. That nigga don't know nothing about none of that shit, yo. Yeah, he was one of the pastor's favorites, yo, definitely. Because he was a little dirty nigga who was always in trouble. So he always had to end up going to the pastor's little room by himself and going in there. You know what happened. He's a Baptist, though. That nigga just became a Moor. That's crazy, G. That's why he's talking like, you could tell a novice and a newbie all day, yo. Like, they talk a certain way. They talk without experience. They talk like a newbie. They talk like a newbie. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Niggas is mad out here in these streets on YouTube. They don't even want you talking to certain people, or you this, that, and the third, man. I know that a nigga said that. Didn't a certain nigga say that they speak languages? They speak different languages? Let's get that out while we in here. Do you have a Moor's hat? Let's get that out while we in here. Hey, yo, didn't you say that you speak? How many languages did he say he speak, y'all? Come on, y'all, help me out in the chat. How many languages did the root of all evil, the open rapist, how many languages did he say he speak? Okay, right now, this dipper shit said he speaks 3 languages. Didn't I just play a live stream where this nigga said, I don't even speak no other languages. I don't even speak no other languages. How the fuck you don't speak no other? You just said 2 days ago you don't speak no other languages, and you got this shit down pat real fast. Now, all of a sudden, tonight, you speak 3 languages. Yo, you sound just like Umar Johnson. One day you got 6 degrees and all, and then when you get to court with the white dude, you got 2 degrees from Phoenix Online College. Yo, this nigga just said he speak 3 languages when I got a video right on my page right now where you can hear this goddamn lying son of a bitch just tell the world right after he told y'all 1 + 1 does not indeed equal 2. This nigga said, I don't even speak no other languages, and I got this shit down all pat already. Yo, you a fucking filthy liar. You see why I give you the work that I give you, dog? This shit is fun, man. I'm about to get ready to go to bed, man. But you a fucking piece of shit. And I gave this opportunity for people who had concerns or beef, but somebody came through with a real decent question. So we ended up talking about one of my favorite subjects, status correction and real-time application when it comes to going to court. You know what I'm saying? Having to fight for yourself, deal with what happens, how they try to force lawyers on you, how they try to force psychiatric evaluations on you because you asking them for facts and evidence that their laws apply to you, something that they should be doing every day. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. He talking about Khalid Muhammad again. Here we go. I want all the world to know Root Words is talking about the fact that Khalid Muhammad does not have a mustache. Why are you talking about Khalid Muhammad, G? What's wrong with you, G? Why are you talking about Khalid Muhammad, man? Khalid Muhammad didn't have a mustache. What does that mean? What does that make him? For real, dog, what does that make Khalid Muhammad? Elijah Muhammad didn't have no mustache. What does that make Elijah Muhammad? Elijah Muhammad is gay now, too? You telling me Elijah Muhammad is gay, yo? Wow. Wow, I'm gonna have to do a video about that tomorrow. Yo, this nigga Root gonna get banned off YouTube. Root Word says that Elijah Muhammad and Khalid Muhammad are fags because they didn't have mustaches. Wow. Now, we're talking directly to what you said. Where's your mustache? And you said that dudes who don't have mustaches are gay. So I said Elijah Muhammad and Khalid Muhammad do not have mustaches. Minister Farrakhan is a gay man now because he don't have a mustache. All the brothers in the NOI, all these brothers across America who don't have mustaches are now indeed homosexuals, according to a dirty little fucking nigga who gets drunk every morning at 10:30 a.m. named Root, and who's trying to convince you that 2 + 2 used to equal 3. Y'all heard him in the thing, and the nigga said 2 + 2 don't equal 3, and it never did, dipshit. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why are you so retarded, man? Why every time D Prince go to your chat, you keep calling him me? Like, why you keep doing that? It's not me, stupid. Stop being wrong all the time, man. You getting on my fucking nerves, man. And I told you before, man, as long as you got a mustache, I'll never have a mustache. So the moment you shave your mustache off, then I'm going to grow it back. But as long as you got a mustache, I will never have a fucking mustache. I will never have anything that you have. Nothing. That's why I don't have bad luck with women. I don't have the things that you have. I don't have blue ball for the last 2 years. Hey, yo, man, won't you shut up, man, and stop saying more all the time, man? Stop saying more all the time, man. Stop saying more all the time, man. God damn. Even the people that you talking about didn't even call themselves Moors. And you don't even have facts of that because I couldn't find no facts. I found books that said that shit, but not no real facts that said that shit. So, I mean, truth. People have different terminologies. Like, that shit is what it is. I haven't found any proof that anybody was calling themselves Moors. Like, hey, we the Moors. We the Moors. Like, nah, sorry. Sorry. Just don't see that shit. So, Shame TV East Watch, man. This was supposed to be a goddamn 20-minute stream. It turned into 50. But we had fun. I hope you guys had fun. You know what I'm saying? I did, as usual. I did. We got joined tonight by a few people. Darkman X came through. I like it when other channels come through. Not all the channels. There's one filthy little fuck of a channel that be coming through. And with an angry little host. This nigga's an angry ass little man, yo. This nigga be mad as shit, yo. This nigga be like, yo, why you worried if the police kill y'all? You the one on the live stream, dog, talking about you don't want to drive around the corner because you're scared that the police are going to mess with you and take your car again and all of that. So I say, you be telling everybody you this big bad Moor with sovereignty and with your status corrected. Okay, now's the time for you to show and prove, Root. Do your status correction thing. And my whole thing, my nigga, is I really hope that shit succeed. Like, you act like I want you to fail and go to jail. That's the crazy part about it. As much as I don't like you and give a fuck about you and you retarded, and I kind of hope you trip and fall a little bit down some steps or some shit, at the same time, I don't hope the fuck that they grab you. Because all that's going to happen is if you go to jail, nigga, them niggas going to turn you into a little bitch that you are. You going to be in there whining and shit, and that nigga going to shut that shit right up, nigga. They going to shut that shit right up, yo. Why you keep asking to see my face, man? If you want to see my face, faggot, you homosexual, go to the past videos, man. I got a whole bunch of videos on mad different pages, and you can see my face on all those pages, man. So go ahead and knock yourself out and go see my face. Why you keep saying that? I want to see your face. I want to see your face. You're not black. Who is black? Nobody's black, yo. It's just a term that we use, man, because most people are comfortable and identify with the term even though they know they're not black. Like, why do we have to keep explaining that shit to stupid ass people? But you know who says shit like that? Newbies. Like, on Moors, people who are seasoned Moors, they don't challenge shit like that no more because they understand and they know it's not a fight worth fighting. Only newbies talk like that. Newbies talk like that. That's all. Newbies talk like that. That's how I know you only been a Moor for 2.5, maybe 3 years. You a newbie, G. The fuck out of here. I ain't trying to hear that shit. You a fucking newbie. You just became a Moor. You a Baptist. Root words, the Baptist fucking junior deacon or some shit. That's what you was. You was a deacon in the church up until 2016 when you became a Moor. And you started watching Taj Tariq Bey videos. That's why you used to call yourself a Taj Tariqite. This nigga used to call himself a Taj Tariqite. And I was like, okay, man, I fuck with Taj because Taj is an information guy. You know what I'm saying? He talks about the Moors a lot, but because he's a Moor, but he's still an info guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could get a lot of factual information from Taj Tariq Bey. So that's why I fuck with that dude. And he carry himself in an upright manner a lot of the times. Not all the time. Because a lot of the time he be going to ad hominem attacks real quick when he can't answer a question. And I don't like that. That's the sign of a person who's scamming. Or the fact that they can't answer that factual question. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's on YouTube, man. Weirdos and junkies, man. That's how we gonna go out, man. I might start up again on a new page in a whole new direction or something like that, man. But Shame TV, after this year, is gonna be no more, yo. It's gonna be no more. That's how it is, man. These niggas is fucking crazy. Look at this shit, yo. You a Muslim. You a submitted man. Shame. You NOI. you a Muslim and you NOI. Didn't I tell y'all the other day, he says the dumbest shit as though they're insults? Like, this nigga's the fucking dumbest, hella dumbass, smart ass nigga I ever met, yo. Just fucking retarded, man. There's some shit like, yeah, you like the Boston Celtics. Yeah, look at him. Like, what? How is that an insult, nigga? Like, you just say the stupidest shit, man. Like, just retarded, man. You said, no, I can't stop. I got to, Norma. I'm going to try to do a more serious thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to use Derek Jones Talks Live, and I'm going to just clear off some of that filth, you know what I'm saying? Like, Sonetta's bald-headed ass wife up there with all them fucking cows dancing in that kitchen, shaking that kitchen up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to just get rid of all of that shit, yo. That's all. That's all, man. Yo, shut up, man. What are you talking about? You got pictures of what? Nigga, I never joined the Nation of Islam, you stupid bastard. You stupid, nigga. So what pictures of me in NOI garb you got? You're fucking retarded, yo. Just like you thought D Prince was me. You probably looking at somebody else and thinking it's me. Just like you said that Minister Farrakhan, Khalid Muhammad, and Elijah Muhammad are gay because they don't have mustaches. That's what Root Word says. What up, Twice? I need hometown support in this motherfucker. Especially when you dealing with stupid ass niggas who think they Moors and they not Moors. And that shit is crazy. Dark Man don't even be paying that stupid ass nigga no mind, yo. He's a fucking idiot. If I was Dark Man X, I wouldn't even acknowledge that nigga. Like, I acknowledge him because it's funny. Root really is entertaining. Fucking class ass, jackass, class A, grade A, top notch, top shelf asshole. This nigga Root is a professional asshole. Yo, it's so funny, man. I want y'all to actually go to this nigga's page when he do a live stream. Hey, Root, you gonna do a live stream when I get off? Because I get off right now so you could do one so we could all go over there and just make you get off topic in 2 minutes and be arguing with the chat for like an hour. Yo, he will argue with the chat for an hour. And everybody that he's arguing with in his chat, this is how stupid this nigga is. Everybody he's arguing with in his chat got wrenches. So he's in there arguing, getting dragged by his moderators. Imagine going to somebody's page, right? And you seeing like 10 people commenting and 7 of them are moderators and they all dragging the fucking host. Hey, yo, I'm going to tell y'all what I do to Root, yo. Chemo know I be going to this nigga page, right? And I just mute it, right? So he be talking cash shit to me, man. I told y'all, man, I just be typing stupid shit to him and he be mad. You, all I see of his face moving around real like at the screen and shit. Rue's a fucking idiot, yo. He gonna get off YouTube one way or another, yo. We ain't gonna tell on him, though, because that's the gay way. We ain't gotta do it that way. We gonna make sure that clown don't never want to fucking come on YouTube again. Fucking jackass. Stupid ass nigga. Can't stand that fucking dude, man. Fucking clown, yo. Always wrong. Always talking about somebody's mother, calling somebody a bitch, and then turn right around and call him a queen and all that shit like that, man. Hey, yo, man, you admitted to being a rapist. You're a rapist. You said we better hope, you talking to men and women, that you better hope we don't rape, that you don't rape them. You a fucking rapist. You a rapist. That's the next video on you, rapist Root. Why does Root see rape as willy-nilly as that? Like, why does he just throw out rape accusations like that? Just disgusting. Just despicable, Root. What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? That's why I don't know. Yeah, block him, Norma. That's why I don't nobody want to fucking talk to you, because you're a rapist and you admitted it. And if you say anything other than that, I'll fucking copy the link to the video where you said it. And we already got it because other people done downloaded it. So it's out there. It's out there. Fucking little dirty ass. Always talking shit. Nigga had a nerve to say his girlfriend said. Nigga, if you ever act like you got a girlfriend in real life again, shut the fuck up, man. Ain't nobody fucking you. Ain't nobody humping you, Root. Don't nobody want you, man. Look at you, man. Look at you, man. You drunk already, man. You been drunk since 10 o'clock this morning, man. You been sweating out liquor all day, man. Fuck wrong with you, man? He's a fucking clown, man. Weirdos and junkies, man. That shit was made for you. Ain't nobody doing nothing with that nigga, G. Ain't nobody doing nothing with that nigga, man. That girl was doing that nigga hair out of pity, because she was like, look at this nappy-headed bastard. Shorty was like, yo, look at this nappy-headed bastard, yo. Yeah, that's his name, Toot. Toot Toot. We ain't gonna call him Root no more. We're gonna call him Little Toot Toot. Little Toot Toot. Calm down, Toot. Why you always mad, Toot Toot? He gonna go do a live stream right now. Somebody tell me when he go live, because I know he going live. He gonna try to challenge my stream. Like, I'm gonna take all his viewers. Root, stop it, yo. Stop it, yo. Stop fucking around with me, Root. What up, Cole? We had some Root trouble. He was in here heavy, hot and heavy. Talking about mothers again. That's his favorite go-to line, talking about people's mothers. Coming from a man who says that the black woman is God. And he's a matriarch. He's a self-proclaimed matriarch. But I'm gay. This nigga walking around as a self-proclaimed matriarch. I'm a self-proclaimed bitch. Oh shit, man. Root, you the dumbest nigga ever, yo. That nigga said 1 + 1 do not equal 2. I said, well, what the fuck does it equal? That nigga said a family. So if you got $2 in your hand, no, you don't. You got a family of dollars. If you own 2 cars, you have a family of cars. Doesn't matter if one is a fucking Nissan and one is a Chevy. You now have a family of cars. Hey, Wax, if you have 2 blunts, you now have a family of J's. If you got 2 sneakers, instead of just 1 sneaker, now you don't have 2 sneakers now, or a pair of sneakers. You have a family of sneakers. There ain't no such thing as 2. I was like, okay, calm down, angry little man. The fuck? Did he? Root, you got a challenge. Somebody wants to know, did you use your Moorish law and your status correction to get your car back yet? That's the Root challenge. The Root challenge is getting his fucking car back. Root, we don't want to hear nothing from you until you get that fucking car back. Of course he is, yo, because he's stupid, Dark Man. And he don't want the world to know how stupid he is. And I keep telling him I would have never told anybody if you stop being a fuck nigga. Just don't be a fuck nigga, man, because I'm going to say something about that. Every fucking time. Root's a fucking clown, man. This nigga said 1 + 1 do not equal 2. It's a family, G. If you have more than one lighter, you have a family of lighters. So that means my ears are a family. Since I got 2 ears, I have a family of ears, a family of eyes, a family of nostrils. Equal family dollars. Oh shit, a family of legs. When I see a girl with a big butt, I'm gonna be like, oh my God, that's a family of cheeks. Yo, he couldn't teach. Yo, if Root was a teacher anywhere near where my children were, nigga, it's gonna be a fucking fight, G. And I guarantee you that one. I guarantee you that shit, nigga. The fuck out of here. We gonna do this shit every time we talk about you, Root. You got a family of headlights on your car. You got a family of hands. Damn, man, you got it's a lot of families out here, man. It's a lot of families, ain't it? This nigga's an idiot, yo. And you notice how he didn't break down the number 1,300. You know what I'm saying? It's just he stops at 1 and 2. It's like the nigga Mfudishi did when he was so-called breaking down the Medunetta. So you stay with A. You know what I'm saying? And like, nigga, well, what does Z mean? You know what I'm saying? Where the fuck Q come from? Niggas, like, don't just do that one letter and then end it right there, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, man. You think I'm stupid? The fuck, man? What do you think? I'm an idiot, dog? I'm gonna challenge you, and if you legit and you really about what you're talking about, at least what you say is going to sound reasonable. It's gonna come out clear. I'm gonna at least understand where you're coming from. A family of obesity. But if you a fucking bullshit artist like this nigga Root, like, yo, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, G. Nobody's trying to hear that shit. Nobody's about to listen to you tell them that 1 + 1 don't equal 2 and that it equals a family. But you don't tell us what 3 means. You don't tell us what 4 means. You don't tell us what 19 means. What does 19 mean? A family flying to Vegas for a vacation, or 19 mean? Like, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck out of here, man. So sick of this shit, man. So sick of this shit. I'm so sick of I'm sick of baldy dreads. Sick of all of it, man. Shame TV East watch, man. I gotta get ready to go to bed, y'all. I gotta be up at fucking 6 in the fucking morning. And I'm out in this fucking car, turning up with y'all. I'm gonna leave my lighter in here. And my little J. I can smoke that in the morning. All right, man. I'm about to get ready to take my ass to bed. Where's my charger? I'm gonna need that motherfucker. I'm gonna definitely need that mother. I gotta put my fucking shoes back on. Since Root said I can't stand up. Glad I could stand up while I'm at work. But yeah, guys, I had a motherfucking blast with y'all again, as usual. It never fails. Special shout out to my man Root Words who came over to the chat and got dragged again. Root, won't you try not saying the same shit all the time? You might get a different approach to it. You know what I'm saying? Please, brother. Y'all hit the like or the dislike. Darkman X, Normo, my nigga Wax, D Prince, Chemo, Working Black Man's Channel, BCFC stopped through. Cole was in the building. Paul Jones was in the building. Who else? I don't. Bull was in the building. My nigga Suey came through. I'm scrolling down, y'all. I'm scrolling down. I know L Boogie was in this building because I seen her. Stupid ass Root was in the building. Soul Journey. Yo, man. Somebody segment. Okay. I gotta see who else was in here. Damn, Root, you was leaving a lot of goddamn fucking messages, man. You a fucking... God damn. Hot Block Commander. Appreciate everybody. Was that Tulsa? Appreciate everybody that came through, man. Like, yo, I fucks with y'all tough, man. Y'all know how we do, man. Shame TV's watch, man. We came up from nothing. We built our little platform from nothing. You know what I mean? Now we making big noise in this YouTube shit. And I got all y'all to thank for that, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate the love. Root, we will be dragging you in every stream that we do. We're gonna mention you. We're gonna call you a weirdo. Twice was in here too, that's right. Sorry about that, sorry about that. Forgot about my nigga. We'll end up, yo, just keep supporting the channel, guys. Share the videos. Please subscribe to all the other affiliated channels if you are so inclined to do so. And Shame TV East Watch, man. This was an open challenge to all the niggas who had beef, but we didn't have real beef or conflict. Peace.